Welcome back to Supers Live. If you missed that one, it didn't take long to miss it. 11 minutes, 20 seconds, fastest race in Supers history here at Nazareth Speedway. Closest winning margin. The driver sitting with us here now has climbed out of his virtual Supermodified after getting smashed into the wall or smashed into the wall after the end of the race. If you're going to do it, I guess that's the time to do it and rip the right front off of the nose wing, coasted into victory lane. Brad Keysor in the BMK Logistics number 3. Congratulations, Brad. One whale of a finish. I don't think the fans or the drivers could have asked for anything better. I think maybe you were hoping for a little bit bigger margin. You had to be breathing pretty hard. How nerve wracking was it coming down to the wire there at the end of this 25 lapper?
Thank you, Bob. And again, first thanks to Breeze Graphics, Airbag Studios, First Finish Servers, and I just got top for everything they do for us. Um, it was a little hairy because it was really all about getting the draft and getting the run. And I knew Dave had set me up because I got him after getting by Zach, and you could hear the other cars coming. So it's either get out of the way or get run over. So I know Zach kind of let Ryan and I go. We freight trained him at one point, and then I got by Ryan, and then really had a good run on Dave, and he knew the run was coming, so he let me take it down in three, and I knew all he was going to do was sit behind me and replay the draft. And I thought he played it a little early. We we got pinched a little bit by a lap car with Danny, which was nothing bad. Just it was a tight track going through turn three, and it really closed Dave back in. And then I knew Dave was going to set up the draft for the pass at some point there, and then try to get away with it, and he did. He passed me going into three, and I just wanted to make sure I regrouped it and stayed at it because I wanted to get a shot at him with one to go. But with two to go, he got a little loose off two, and I had a huge run. So I went down low, took it, and then thankfully for me, I wasn't great through the dog leg, but got a little bit of Gary Waldron's draft going into one, and then it really pulled me off two, and then really Dave tried making a run off me off three, but again Gary's draft was just enough to pull me to negate anything that Dave had on me. So a lot of fun. It's we don't run a lot of tracks that really where the air is this impactful, but tonight it definitely was, and it was you could see it when the cars were running with each other that they would tighten up, and it makes for good racing because it's not just drive and steer the same thing every lap. But great race. Congratulations to Dave. It was definitely a battle with him. Good to see him running back there. We had to get through the field pretty cleanly, and from my point of view, it looked like there was a lot of give and take early. I saw Anthony and Keith and you and a lot of guys running side by side. Almost three wide and really pushing it, but being respectful about it. So it was good to see, and it's nice to come out of here with a win and have a shot at the Nationals Speed Weeks for this week going into tomorrow. I don't think I've ever really had a shot at the Keystone Nationals one, so nice to put myself in a position for it.
Yeah, it was a heck of a race, Brad. Congratulations to the BMK Logistics number 3. Setting yourself up pretty good for your first Keystone Nationals championship going into the Randy Wickham Memorial 125. Whole different ball game, whole different mindset. Where are you at as you focus on now turning back to NASCAR heat and 125 laps at Jennerstown in memory of Randy Wickham?
Really for NASCAR heat for me, it's usually just try to minimize the damage. Unfortunately, Dave has got a first and a second, so uh, I have to beat him on track there. If I have any shot to beat Dave, which that's I'm not gonna say it's unlikely, but it's I wouldn't bet for it. Let's put it that way. But at least I'm in a position where if something happens and the racing event occurs, I've got a shot. And that's really all you can ask for. For me, the NASCAR heat is usually about the fifth or sixth fastest car, and if I get lucky, I'm okay. And if I'm not, that's where I'm at, and just continue to learn and go from there. But at least I have a shot at it going into the night, and that's all you can ask for.
It's a great shot too, and it's anybody's show here going down to the wire for the 17th annual Keystone Nationals. Concludes tomorrow night at Jennerstown Speedway, and Brad Keysor will be looking for a great run. Congratulations, Brad, on a fine win here tonight at Nazareth.
Thank you.
Brad Keysor, your winner in our 25 lap night number 2 Keystone Nationals race here at Nazareth Speedway. Remember when it used to be called Nazareth National? Not anymore. Hey, speaking about tomorrow night, it's a big one. We hope you'll join us. It's the 18th annual Randy Wickham Memorial at Jennerstown Speedway. This is a very storied race in Super's history. We've been running this race in memory of Randy Wickham, who lost his life at Jennerstown Speedway in a supermodified crash with the International Supermodified Association. We've been running it since 2004. It's a big one. Winner of this race will become a guaranteed starter for the season-ending Summit Classic 125 at Madera Speedway. Of course, as you heard Brad talking, the big points are on the line. Uh, it's going to be a big one. We hope you join us. It's a long race. It's a race of attrition as well as the cars really wear out, even though it's NASCAR heat normal mode. It's a big challenge. So join us tomorrow night at 9 p.m. here on the Supers Broadcasting Network. Until then, we want to say thanks to all of you for tuning in. Don't forget to tell your friends to tune in tomorrow night at 9. Thanks also to First to Finish Race Servers, BreezeGraphics.com, Hairbag Studios, Icings on Top, Specialty Cakes for all occasions, and proud sponsor of the Supers Rookie of the Year Award and the Supers Triple Crown, a Super Modified Sim Racing Award. Grid-Finder.com. Find your place on the grid and become a Grid Finder approved league like Supers. Burger Smokehouse. Simple family tradition since 1927 on the web at smokehouse.com. Wags Custom and Cool Awards, making you look cool in Victory Lane. And BMK Logistics, getting your Amazon products to you in speedy delivery style. Thanks also to our friends at heatfinder.net, themodsquad.info, and RG Gill Photos and Designs. For all of us here at Supers, thanks so much for tuning in. And remember, when you're trekking through the hills and valleys of Pennsylvania, always keep it wing side up and wheels to the ground.
Well, if you're gonna do it, I say do it with someone you love. And if you're going through it, I say do it with someone you love. I've been around a long time, in and out of love. But if you're gonna do it, I say do it with someone you love.